production, and we also want to know, from your point of view, what is it that you want young playwrights, young kids from Kennedy King College to Malcolm X College to all these other junior college or city colleges to know about drama? Because stage play is about drama. Were you into drama when you were in school?
I was.
Are you a drama person?
I don't create drama.
You
I
don't
like drama in the negative sense.
Okay.
But I do like to entertain, and I do like to be able to play out different characters and to create different characters.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy,
What's not easy about being a playwright for you?
Well, I guess the process in making sure, because you have to have a strong team, because you can't do everything yourself. Even though when I started out, I was doing everything as far as the writing, the producing, and the directing, but I still had to have someone in my corner to be able to help me with securing the venue, taking the phone calls, helping with the casting, because it was taking a lot for me to be able to be at the casting call, to then be over at the radio station paying for advertisement spots and things like that. Being over here, so it's a process, and it doesn't happen overnight, because you have to take time to write your script, and you want to make sure that you're not just rushing and putting anything down. You want to make sure what you put down makes sense, and you want to take your time with it. And even if you have to rehearse it by yourself a couple of times, I've done that. The characters that I've created, I read my script, and I actually become those characters and see how it plays out with me doing it. And I'm like, okay, yeah, oh man, this scene is going to kill. I love it. And then once you have your script, you go into that planning phase. Okay, what size venue? You don't want to start too, especially if you're starting out. Well, I don't want to start out too big, because I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose money, but at the same time too, I don't want to have two people looking at my production, because I put my hard work into this, and I want to be able to bless as many people as I can. So I got to choose the right venue. I got to choose a venue that's going to accommodate my sets. How many sets am I going to have, or am I going to need? Things like that. So I guess, like I said, the process.
The process. Okay. So what is the process for Miss Andrea? What's her next process?
I'm sorry?
What is Miss Andrea's next process? What is...
Well, my next process, you said project. Did you say project?
Project and process.
Oh, well, my next project is taking productions from the stage to film. So that's the next phase of my life, of my projects, is taking my creativity from stage to film. And the first process of doing that, again, is making sure that I have a script that's good, that has all the ingredients of keeping the viewer interested.
Okay.
And my theme is to always provide entertainment with a message. I don't want to just entertain you. I want to be able to empower you. So I have to make sure that I'm creating something that's entertaining, but it also has a message.
Wow. Entertaining and has a message. Is that most important in a stage play, to be entertaining and have at the same time?
Oh, I'm sorry?
Is that part of the process of being a playwright and a director, of knowing what to process and things of that nature?
Of course, and then you want to know your audience too. You want to know who you're writing for.
What type of audience do you...
I mean, you're creating this piece of this project, but who are you creating it for? Is it for young adults? Is it for middle age, or is it for everyone? Do you want to do something that's general audience? You have to think about that. That way it in a place where you know how to write and what to write for.
Well, evidently your play must be so hot because the fire department is coming by to put the smoke out on it. You know? Look at that! You got the fire engines come roaring by, trying to figure out, hey.
Yeah,
okay.
see, we got blowing up the stage, blowing up the
You
stage.
blowing it up, okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to ask you this question here, and I ask a lot of playwrights these questions, and I want to get your feeling on it because, you know, a lot of people look at TV on a daily basis, and you said you want your work on film as well. So what is it that you feel that would make your play an outstanding TV pilot?
Oh, good question, Rob. Good question. What I think would make my production a good TV pilot is the content that it carries, the quality that it has, and not only that, but again, it leaves you with a positive depiction of who we are as a people. You know, and unfortunately, I don't see a lot of that on television. A lot of good, I guess, perceptions of who we are. But with my production, it will give that because it shows the struggle. It shows, but it doesn't show. And it has drama, but it doesn't show us tearing each other down. It actually shows at some point the couple coming together and being built up.
Okay.
So again, it's entertaining, and yeah, you're gonna laugh. You might even hear something that you say, "Oh wow," but it leaves you with a positive message, and it empowers you to, "Oh wow, I didn't know men thought like that."
Let me ask you this question. If there was a TV show out here that you would want to make into a stage play, what TV show would you recommend? You would say, hey, I think this would be a good stage play, and which one do you feel would not make it?
Oh, goodness. A good stage play. That's a TV show now?
Yes, a TV show right now, current TV show right now that you feel that would make it as a good stage play.
Good stage.
Or should it just stay on the screen?
And I don't want to seem biased. Oh, my goodness.
No, be biased. Be biased. Come on. This is real radio. How about Empire? How about Empire?
I don't want it to be like, oh, but that's because he's a playwright already. But I think, is it for better or worse?
Okay, for better or worse?
I think that would be a good play.
Actually, that is kind of a play right now. That's live. That's a live TV play right now.
Oh, okay. Really?
Well, actually, it's in front of an audience. You know, that is live.
Okay.
It's not.
When you said it, I just automatically thought of for better or for worse.
Okay. What about Empire? What about Empire? Do you think that would make a good stage play? No. Okay.
That's just my opinion. You asked me my opinion.
Okay.
And I don't think it would, simply because it's just that. It's simply entertainment.
Empire.
To me, that's my opinion.
Okay.
It's simply entertainment. I don't really see anything. I don't walk away from watching Empire and say, "Oh man, that's my life." Man, I really. There's some things I need to change about me.
Okay. What about How to Get Away with a Murder? Do you feel that would make a good stage play? Or can make a good stage play? With Viola Davis? Have you seen it?
I've seen previews of it, to be honest. I have not. And it's crazy because I don't really watch that much TV.
Okay. What about Scandal?
I'm so busy that I don't really watch that much TV, and I try not to let it influence my creativity because I don't want to start writing in the vein of somebody else, you know.
And that was going to be my next question. I was going to ask you, do you watch TV or do you not? Or how does it affect your influence or your creativity or creative writing? Do you take ideas from other TV productions and incorporate it into your work? Or have you ever done that? Or have you ever seen any playwrights do that? I mean, you can actually sit there and like, oh, wow, that came from Cheers. Or, oh, wow, that came from Frasier. Or, wow, that came from Hakuna Matata.
Okay.
I mean,
I have seen plays where they have used punchlines from film. Of course, the famous lines are the Oprah Winfrey from the Color Purple and things like that. I've seen where I think one was from Good Times reference to them. So I have seen it in a few productions, but again, to jump back on what do I do, my process for creative writing is I don't watch television as much, and I'm so busy. My schedule is so crazy that I don't have time to watch TV.
You don't have
and
time to watch TV.
And my ideas just come from being a part of this real world. You see so much that you can be in the grocery store, see something that will inspire a character or inspire a theme, and it's like, oh wow,
Okay.
Or talking to someone, yeah, girl, the other day such and such and this and that happened. And it's like, oh wow, that would make for a good theme for a play.
Okay.
And then you build off of that. Of course, you can't just take that one little line or whatever they were dealing with at that moment and just build. I mean, just say this is going to be the play. You have to actually build off that. But you get ideas, just through everyday life. For me, just through everyday life.
Okay. If you want someone to get in contact with you or to be a part of your production, where can they get in contact with you at? If they want to come and see your production, and where can they get tickets from? What's the date? And where can they contact you at?
Well, my contact information, and even if they would like to work with me, my contact information is Andrea Stroud at att.net. You just email me a headshot and a resume. You can also visit my website for upcoming dates and productions and things like that at www.playwright, PLAYWRIGHT, MSANDREA.org. So it's playwrightmissandrea.org.
Okay. All right. Well, Miss Andrea, it is a pleasure. Give us that date again. Are these tickets on Eventbrite, the box office, and where is the play going to be played at exactly?
Well, it's going to be at the Taste of Theater, October the 8th through the 9th.
And where is the Taste of Theater at? A lot of people might not know where the Taste of Theater at. Where is that?
Oh, God, I don't even have my... It's in Chicago, but I don't have my information with me. Oh, okay. I'm so unprofessional right now. I didn't know you was going to ask me that.
Well, Mr. Victor Gully, I know you're listening. You're always listening in. Give us the address of where Taste of Theater is.
Taste of Theater.
I know he's listening in, and he will be hitting me up in a few seconds and give me that address. But have you had a chance to work with Mr. Gully yet?
This is my first time working with Mr. Gully, but I can tell you I am just so in awe. His professionalism, he is just oh my God, he is so awesome. I like what he's doing for the Playwright.
Okay.
I think he carries a great vision, and I'm excited to be a part of this new movement. Well, it's not new. He's been doing it for a while, but I'm happy to be a part of this movement.
Okay.
I really am.
Okay.
So you're going to be seeing a lot of great things coming out of a Taste of Theater.
All right. A lot of good things coming out of Taste of Theater. So a lot of people need to pay attention and be aware of what a Taste of Theater has in store for you. This is a creative mind production. And if you want more information, you got to tune in every day because we have playwrights from all over the world. Where are you calling me from? ATL. She's calling me all from ATL. How's the weather out there in ATL? How's the weather out there?
Oh, it is cold. It is cold, but nothing like Chicago cold. It's just, so in Atlanta we'll say cool, because Chicago, when it gets cold,